This morning, I stopped by a small roadside restaurant, a place that specializes in stir-fried beef pho, which the locals say is you'll be hooked after just one bite. The first feeling when I walked in was not hunger, but the alluring aroma from the pan of oil and eggs. First, he heated the pan, then added just enough cooking oil, not too much to avoid being greasy, and not too little to dry out the pan. When the oil started to boil slightly, he immediately cracked an egg into the pan, whisking the yolk and white together. Then, unexpectedly, he poured the prepared fresh pho noodles directly onto the egg layer, making me curious. Each ivory white pho strand began to turn golden yellow when covered with egg and hot oil. The fragrant smell of cooked eggs mixed with the aroma of rice flour from the pho noodles spread out, extremely appealing. He used a spatula to stir evenly, but not too hard to keep the integrity of the pho noodles. At that moment, I saw the meticulousness and carefulness in each movement. After about a minute, the pho was cooked evenly, lightly coated with golden egg and slightly crispy on the edges. The owner quickly poured all the pho onto a separate tray, then continued to add new oil to the pan to prepare the filling. At this time, the aroma had not yet dissipated, but rose again when he added onions, Chinese cabbage, and a few thinly sliced carrots. The ingredients were fresh, not wilted, not crushed, and were already eye-catching. After a few stir-fries until the green vegetables and carrots were cooked, he began to add the beef that had been marinated with minced garlic, oyster sauce, a little ginger and pepper to the pan. At this time, the pan was very hot. The sound of the meat being fried in the pan was very satisfying. The smell of stir-fried beef and vegetables spread throughout the small kitchen, mixed with a slight pungency of onions and the natural sweetness of the vegetables, making me unable to sit still. He did not stir-fry for long because the beef only needed to be cooked until it was tender and sweet. Then he mixed the pre-made pho noodles back into the pan, stirring constantly, letting everything blend together. The golden yellow of the egg pho, the shiny brown of the beef, the green of the vegetables, the bright orange of the carrots, all appeared vivid and delicious like a culinary painting. I thought that was it, but no. This dish had a layer of extremely money-making topping. The owner cracked 2 more chicken eggs, this time fried with the yolks. Placing the eggs on the pan, keeping the yolks shiny and smooth, the whites cooked just right without burning the edges, then carefully placed the eggs on the stir-fried pho. Finally, he scooped everything into a takeaway box. Hot, stir-fried pho were arranged evenly. On top were 2 fatty fried eggs, sprinkled with a little black pepper, crispy fried onions, and a pinch of chopped coriander to enhance the aroma. Holding the pho box in my hand, I could clearly feel the heat. The box was heavy and full. Opening the lid, the aroma wafted up. The smell of meat, eggs, fried onions, and stir-fried water mixed together, making my stomach rumble. The noodles were not broken, nor sticky. They absorbed the sauce evenly, still maintaining their chewiness. The beef was soft, just right, not tough or smelly. The vegetables were crispy, the carrots were sweet, and when using chopsticks to gently separate the fried egg, the yolk flowed out like cream, mixed evenly with the layer of noodles below. Just one bite was enough to make me fall in love. I nodded in satisfaction as I ate. I never expected a small restaurant to be able to make such a delicious, clean, filling, and elaborate stir-fried pho dish. What impressed me was not only the delicious taste of the dish, but also the heart of the cook. Not careless, not sloppy, each step was meticulous and precise. I sat down at a corner of the table near the kitchen to conveniently observe. And to be honest, if you are a lover of dishes prepared on the spot, seen with your own eyes, smelt with your own nose, and waited for with your own hands, then this is a very worthwhile experience. For me, it is not just a snack at noon, but a complete experience, from the sense of smell, taste, to sight. A familiar rustic dish, but elevated by dedicated hands and patience. And certainly, I will come back here many more times just to sit near the kitchen, smell the smell of fried eggs with faux noodles, and enjoy the moment the egg yolks flow out in the middle of a sunny noon. Sitting in the corner of the small restaurant, eating and watching the owner continue to stir-fry each new portion of pho for customers, I just realized that sometimes a delicious dish does not necessarily have to be elaborate or expensive, but only needs the cook to be truly dedicated and make it with love for the job. Then that dish will naturally have soul. Each noodle is stirred on a hot pan, each egg is cracked into the pan, each piece of beef is seared to a golden brown. All create a simple symphony of street food, but full of quality and sophistication.